What is happening, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I believe this is episode 3. Episode 3. That's what I'm pretty sure I'm on, I think. If you've caught the last couple episodes, well, you kind of know where we're at. But if you haven't, definitely make sure you go check those out. I'll have the links below. But today, I think it's finally time to install that garage window. I think I actually pointed it out in the previous video. We picked up a window actually a little while back. It's been sitting on the side of our house for probably too long. So that's what we're gonna do today. I have the dad coming over to give me a hand. Really, he's the one that knows what's going on. I'm the one that's just kind of following along. Before we get going, I guess let me show you. I'll show you the window. Just to kind of show you again if you didn't see it in the last episode. This is the window. Picked up actually like a second-hand window. No reason going and buying a new window just for the garage. So yeah, I want to pick this up for like $100, I think. Yeah, nothing crazy. Also, on another note, last episode you would have seen we got the gas line filled in. Well, it is all back to normal. We obviously ran some new strips of sod to refill. You can kind of still see it a little bit. So the gas line on this side still just tapped off. We haven't actually finished installing the lines and getting a heater. I still haven't even bought the heater yet for the garage. We got our cable line that I also ran at the same time. The grass is grown back fully, which is nice. On the other side you can see the other end of the cable line, which will go into the house. Yeah, backyard's coming along. Today we're just installing that window, so we'll see how much we get done today. If not, we'll finish up tomorrow most likely. Also, in I think the first episode I talked a little bit about all the power outlets that we had added before we insulated. I'll be peeling up the insulation and doing some framing just to get the window in there. So at the same time, we might as well get the power outlets finished and wired up. So yeah, I think that's the plan for this video. We'll see how much we can get done this weekend. Hopefully we can get it all. I'm gonna get this going. I first need to run out and get a coffee, and then yeah, come back. Most likely start with moving all this crap. So let's get going. I need that caffeine, man. Let's get that caffeine. Alright guys, got the lumber. I don't know if you can see it out the back, hanging 6 feet out of the back of the box. We're good. Got the wood, making the delivery. Hey Jack. Hey yo. What's up? Alright Dad. Explain to me what's going on here.
Putting the window in.
Right? Yeah?
Anyway, we're going to frame from the inside. Then we cut the window opening after. We've taken the vinyl siding off the outside. So we're going to frame for the window inside. We've got our king studs, our jack studs, and our cripples that we're going to put in. But this way we know exactly where to cut the window after the framing on the inside, and we're not hurting anything on the outside.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to start from this side of the window.
Yeah.
Move to that direction. So this will be the king stud for the, what we'll call the left-hand side of the window.
Yeah.
This will be the king stud for the right. So we're going to put a jack, cripples, and essentially the window is going to be here.
Okay. Right on.
All right.
Sounds good. So we got our, I guess, needed lumber. And on the outside, we started stripping off some of the vinyl siding. Got some of the siding pulled off, obviously probably trying to limit how much siding we need to pull off. And I think once he kind of has the layout and it mocked up on the inside, and we figure out exactly where the window's going, then I think we can start to actually cut and take out a chunk of this wall. Is that right, Jack? Is that right? Hey? You eating bark? It's not for you. What the horizontal studs are called? Are they called plates?
Yeah.
So you refer to
so
them
those
as?
are bottom plates, and the top ones are
Okay.
top plates.
Okay.
Start it up.
That one's called the king?
That's the jack.
Jack.
The jacking or holding up the beam, top beam, the
Okay.
header. Okay, bro, now what we need to do is just screw these on.
Okay. So this forwards the header, you said? Mm-hmm. And so then the header is gonna go right up underneath those two short boards that were cut earlier, right?
Mm-hmm. Which one?
So I guess we got your king stud, jack stud, your bottom plate, top plate,
Two cripples.
and then two of the 2x10 headers.
2x10 headers.
And then you say cripples
Yeah, we need one cripple here to
on the
support-
inside of here
Yeah,
to
so
support
just like-
this.
just like that. Right here.
And then one on the other side as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so cut one more of those, and then the cripples. We've drilled some holes just in each corner of the plywood. And then from there, what we can do is we can go around the edge and actually just cut out this whole piece of plywood. Holy, this thing shakes the hell out of your body.
Put some weight on it so it goes against the stud.
There we go.
Okay, now go along the bottom.
Like so?
Put some weight on it.
Like to push it against this board?
Yeah.
Holy. I think it's the plywood.
Yeah, it's
being so
rattled.
loose. Holy shit. Reminds me of landscaping when you're using those, what are they called? The packer machines.
Yeah, right? Plate compactors.
Yeah, that's rowdy. Look at that. You just killed my plants.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Just barely, too.
Get this outlet in.
Nice.
Wow.
Can you imagine it? That was like just too big for the window. Look at that. That's a nice hole in the wall. What do you think of the placement?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Well, we did it, so it's got to be perfect.
Yeah. Nice. Finished up, I think, for today. I think we did everything that we really could. Dad's headed home, so today's Saturday. The goal is to get as much of this done tomorrow on Sunday. I'll give you guys a little bit of a look, I guess, just what we've done so far. Got the window in, which is good, and we just got it temporarily kind of just nailed in, so it won't, go anywhere. I think we have to pick up some spray foam insulation around the edges of the window, as well the man door. That's some insulation that we have not done yet. I'll finish up the wiring for these power outlets. We'll probably try and get everything on the inside buttoned up tomorrow, so that going into the week, all that we have left is just the siding and stuff that we have to clean up. But yeah, here's a look of what we've done so far. Not too bad. But yeah, these are all the power outlets that we'll have to finish wiring in. Before we actually insulated, we got them all kind of tied in to the circuit. If you watch previous episodes, you'd know that we added in a couple extra lights to get some more brightness in the garage. And while we did that, that's when we ran these extra outlets in. So that's the inside. And then there's the outside. Not too bad for a $100 used window. Pretty happy with that. Even the coloring of the trim matches really well, just with like the trim on the house and everything. And just size wise, I think that's the perfect size. Any bigger, I think it'd be too big for the size of this wall. But nope, I'm very happy with it. What is happening, guys? It is day 2. This morning I actually went and picked up all the little bits that we'll need for today. Spray foam, as well I picked up some new power outlets, the plugs and like the trim face. With those new outlets that we've added, we'll need to get those all finished up and connected. And yeah, I think the goal for today is trying to get everything on the inside of the garage complete. I don't know that we'll get everything on the outside, just because I know there's some stuff that we'll need to pick up during the week. Some stores that won't be open. We need like a certain piece of trim in a certain color that matches the trim around the man door. So we'll need to add that around the outside of the window. So each one of our cables, we got, what are these ones again?
Common,
ground.
Okay, and then that's your power.
So these are the cables going to the next outlet. These are the ones coming from the previous outlet?
Yeah, in this case, yeah. Because they're all kind of in series, right?
Right.
So first thing we do is take the ground wires, we ground it to the box.
Okay.
There's that green screw back in the box, and
yeah,
you can see it. So you got our, one of them's got to be grounded. Take your plug. In this case, these plugs have little, so silver and gold. So black goes into the, we'll call it the gold side. So when you're doing one in series, you're going to do the black into the gold.
Yeah.
So black,
okay,
into the gold, and then white, we'll call it into the silver.
Mm-hmm. And what is the other ground for?
I'm going to go right to the plug with it. You don't have to because it's grounded already in the box, but it's there, so I'm going to do it. So you could have run the wires right to the side screws too, but since these had the little inserts in the hole, just dial those in.
Mm-hmm.
If you did go to the screws on the side, then you're best to run a piece of electrician's tape around before you slide in the socket.
Oh.
Just helps so it doesn't arc on anything.
All are installed and working. Checked each one of them. You can see this one's got the faceplate back on. These ones we will put on after we get the insulation put back in and the vapor barrier taped back down. But first, let me get a glimpse of that. What do we got? The great stuff. Window and door. And so we're going to use that just for around the edges of the window, just to fill any seams as well. Obviously the man door that I mentioned earlier, we'll need to get these gaps as well. Do you have to like shake it or anything, or no?
Nope.
everything, I think, essentially complete as far as what we can get done today. Like I said earlier, everything on the inside is complete. Window complete, everything's taped off and sealed. All the power outlets are working and functional. All we have left is to clean up this massive mess. The outside of the garage, we are going to end up finishing another day this week. We have to get a couple pieces of trim before we can finish off the siding and get that all cleaned up. So I think to finish off this video, I might just include a little bit of me kind of cleaning up and get this place put back together. I think I'm going to end up breaking out the pressure washer, and it's always nice to give it a good fall clean before you kind of get into winter anyways, and seeing that all these shelves are moved out of the way, I might as well do just that. Sweep everything, and then I'll break out the power washer, start just rinsing everything out to the driveway. And then I'm probably going to go through a lot of these shelves and stuff and maybe go through them, organize them a bit before I return them to their home. As I said in earlier episodes, these shelves are not permanent. We're not going to be keeping these. Like, we're going to be doing a workbench below these power outlets. But anyways, I'm going to get going so I get that done. And yeah, I'll pick things back up once we are complete later today.
So are you happy now? Things just got so crazy from a simple maybe. It was a long way down. I just feel so heavy without you. Everything we were was just so pretty, pretty enough to almost make me blind. Still denying everything you told me. I'll repeat it in my mind. All our memories goes on and on, flashing up like disco lights on and on. The dance floor where I met you, I danced all alone. Nothing left to prove, yeah, I'm dancing till my feet can feel the ground. Wishing I still dance with I feel so lonely now, walking through the cold streets where you used to hold me. You know it's been a while ever since I saw.
Yesterday it hit me that I never wrapped up the video. I never ended up closing this out. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging. As you would have seen, most likely, I ended up kind of power washing out the garage. Also ended up kind of reorganizing my temporary shelving units for now. As I mentioned before, the outside, the siding still needs to get finished, which we'll do this week. There's nothing better than a clean garage floor. Smells fresher, looks fresher, just overall the best. Now at the moment, as you can see, I got some crap lying around. Went through my detail cabinet, making it look all pretty, you know. It's so nice that I got this outlet here, so now my pressure washer can just plug right in. It was meant to be. Definitely expect more to come in this series. I got some more stuff that I want to do. As well, I have some more stuff coming up for the Subaru as well. So if you're subscribed or if you're following for the car, don't you worry. There's more car stuff coming. If you guys enjoyed, as always, hit the like button. Always means a lot. As well, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Always appreciate the support. And yeah, I think that's about it. We'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.